43 meters high above sea level in the Valle de Mexico. This is the Universitario Olímpico, home to a stadium that seats upwards of 72,000 supporters. Just two changes from the matchup at BC Place, and they are both wingers. In come the Argentine Leo Suarez and Jorge Ruvalcaba. Daniel Rios will replace Brian White up top. That is with an eye to the end of the match, and perhaps even extra time and penalties. Pedro Vite, Berhalter, a little bit late, but it stays with the boys in blue. The shot from distance is a howling drive right at the keeper. Good adjustment from Padilla. His first test, and he passes with flying colors.
Padilla's used to seeing balls struck at him in the altitude, obviously with this being his home venue.
But it's been 32% of the match in Vancouver's attacking third, defensive third. With the two players up top canceling each other out. Doors open for Vite. Rios in the box collects for Berhalter! An absolutely exquisite touch and spin. Vancouver gets the goal away. And their midfield general. Everyone in Vancouver salutes Sebastian. It's 1-0 for these plucky, never say die Canadians.
Holy Sebastian Berhalter, what a touch and finish. Great job by Vite on the dribble, and things open up, and Rios doesn't even think twice, just gets it in the box, and Berhalter jumps in the air. Listen, right now, they don't need to start worrying about that. What their game plan is working. They've limited chances. They had to make some last-stage tackles, but that's okay. They're getting their opportunities on the offensive end. They just need to continue. Big chance.
Well, it's huge chance, and it's Takaoka to answer the bell.
The next 5 minutes are so critical. The other team's going to push forward, and Pumas is doing that.
Three separate instances, just about an own goal. Wow, Pumas went down to try to block and just about put that in his own net.
Vancouver, Takaoka looked ahead of it, covered.
Another corner, Carrasquilla. He was the goal scorer in leg one. It's not him in leg two, but Guillermo Martinez, the poacher on the rebounds. The lead is short-lived. Another corner kick bites Vancouver.
Martinez on the doorstep after Takaoka makes a huge save through traffic. And lots of Vancouver players just looking around at each other. Unfortunately, couldn't get it clear.
Low and short to the right wing, Suarez in with his left foot. It's a cheeky header.
Defensively, win the first ball.
Suarez, outswinger to the spot, pushed wide by Takaoka. Second phase of the corner, it's collected by Ruvalcaba, shot from outside the box.
Just a real danger anytime for a set piece. Vancouver can't win the first ball or can't get first touch. And unfortunately,
it is Berhalter who goes on the attack. Looking to the low right post. Padilla looked as though he had it covered off. A heat check for Sebastian, but lined up beside Tate Johnson. Ben Duarte, the Spaniards. And Ruvalcaba, it's a good header. It forces Takaoka to scamper to his left. Second time he's been tested at that stick, and second time in the second half he's responded.
Good save from Takaoka, but Veselinovic has to be aggressive and attack that ball and head it out.
Pusetto joining Pumas from Huracan on the 19th of July, 2024. He's a former Udinese, Watford, and Sampdoria player. He brings pedigree. Ruvalcaba, nice change of direction. Carrasquilla from about 20. Loops it up. Johnson loses his man, tries to get back in the fight. Centering pass completed, and Pusetto airs it.
Huge opportunity for Pumas, and a great bit of skill from Caicedo. Good patience as we watch this happen. Johnson can't deal with it, but Caicedo takes an extra touch and just lays it off for Pusetto.
And that's big too, because unless Juarez changed his mind, if he uses that second, he'll be out of windows. Overhead clearance from Cubas. Carrasquilla lofts it up. Funes Mori hunts. Saved by Takaoka. Duarte once more. A control touch and the service. The follow-up though. Ignacio Pusetto breaks Vancouver Whitecaps' hearts. Denied on the first try, and then blasts it off the crossbar and in. In the 89th minute now, it's the Mexican club in front, and the Whitecaps have about 5 minutes to find an equalizer, which would see them through.
Whip ball into the middle of the box. Nobody picks up the runner. He's wide open. Coming right by Veselinovic.
Veselinovic. Header from White. Collected by Ocampo. Kept in play. And it's smashed in! Can you believe Tristan Blackman with one of the biggest goals in club history for Vancouver Whitecaps?
Oh my goodness, Adam. You know there was going to be one more chance. And it falls to Tristan Blackman. Ball comes across. And Ocampo lobs it back in. Stay organized in the back. And see these last seconds out.
Brian White. 2 yards from the end line. Keeps Pumas pinned.
Great battle there. Force him to take a throw.
That's it! The Cardiac Caps are through to the semifinals of Concacaf Champions Cup. Sebastian Berhalter with an utter golazo. And Tristan Blackman plays the hero in the 3rd minute of second half stoppage time. Messi can't skip Vancouver this time. Inter Miami are next. The Whitecaps are in the Final Four. They draw 2-2, but they advance on away goals.